Last mission. Final boss mode.
Oh man. So I think we have one more topic, and obviously that's our preview. You know, the biggest fight. You know, our biggest fight this coming weekend is in the super featherweight division. You know, and as we talk about the super featherweights right now, I mean, it's still basking in the glow a little bit. Why am I drawing an absolute blank right now? This might be
Burchell and
Burchell and
Oscar Valdez.
Why am I fucking drawing a blank over that? But yes, you know, basking in the glow of that.
That knockout felt like so long ago after all the fades that came afterwards.
Facts.
You know, fight almost feel like last year.
Also facts. And then we have this fight. You know, we have WBO super featherweight champion Jamel Herring, and he'll be facing Carl Frampton, who'll be going for his title in his third weight. So the build for this one is, first of all, there was a postponement on this fight because either Carl Frampton got injured, I think his hands got injured, and Carl Frampton's been having a whole bunch of injuries as of late. Like, dude has not been the healthiest person. What was that?
Oh, now I'm just singing "End of the Road" by Boyz II Men. It seemed like it's appropriate for this fight, you know.
And honestly, it has the feel of it too, because like both fighters, with Herring, because we've all watched Herring's last fight against Jonathan Nakendo, and then
I'm trying to forget that last fight.
Yeah, outside of the uppercut, outside of the nice uppercut knockout that Herring scored on Nakendo, the fight was a rough watch. And then unfortunately, it ended because Nakendo was leading with his head a little bit too much, and it got to the point where he triggered an old injury in Jamel Herring's right eye, and he couldn't see out of it. So, but the rules were, since it was intentional, it was a DQ win for him. And you don't want to see stuff like that. But on Twitter that night, people were letting him have it.
He got criticized like crazy for that.
Yeah. Him and his lovely wife. You know, they all his wife was just was like, well, we don't need this, Jamel. We don't need this. Like, this was literally how this was playing out on Twitter. I'm like, oh shit. You know, it's just like
you shouldn't be on Twitter after no performance like that and no fight like that. Just chill. Yeah. You know, boxing Twitter is like super toxic. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. Motherfuckers, don't appreciate shit.
Mm-hmm. You know,
the optics weren't good. That's all I had to say.
Yeah. That's true too.
Yeah. So, Herring, as so it's like, you know what, maybe I might not have too much. I might not have too long in the sport. Blah 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 blah. So it's just like, and then you have Frampton, who just recently said on the podcast that if he loses this fight, that he's finished as a fighter. He's retiring. So it's just like. And Frampton,
this loser go home fight for real. Like,
yeah, Frampton was 33?
Yeah, Frampton underfought everybody.
Frampton's 34 and Herring is 35. So obviously, in those type of ages, and especially at 130,
you a grandpa then.
Yeah. And Herring is still a whole champion. This is his third title defense, since he won it, in Florida. I think it was in Florida against Ito. And like I said, as a champion, let's just say he's not a popular 130 champion. I'll say that. He's not really a popular world champion, but he gets the job done. And Frampton...
It's not like he was looking bad. It's just the Oquendo fight where everybody was like, other than that, he's looked good. He's been solid. So, Burchell, low-key avoided him.
Yeah, definitely avoided him.
That's not even low-key. It's mid-key at best. High-key at worst.
Yeah. Pretty much, you like to say, because Burchell was there that night.
Yeah, I like that mid-key. Like...
Yeah, because Burchell was there that night when Herring actually won that belt. After that, he didn't want no parts of that.
Yeah, he moved off after that.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I want Valdez," and you see, and saw how that turned out.
You pick on the guy who's been having damn life and death fights with everybody.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, karma works in the weirdest. Yeah, karma works in the weirdest ways sometimes. Yes. Instead of getting someone who's probably a little bit more fresher, he gets bodied by someone who was not.
Man, you can't run away from fate sometimes.
Yeah, when you're supposed
to. Should have fought Herring.
Yeah. He could have had 2 belts.
Like, who knows?
But yeah, this fight is a little intriguing though, because Herring has a height advantage. He's 5 inches taller, and he has an 8-inch reach advantage over Frampton. So just those dimensions alone, it's just like, Frampton's gonna have a hard time getting in, and if he does get in, he's gonna have to make those punches count. But luckily for him, Herring does not punch in bunches. He's not that type of fighter. Like if he had a Warrington work rate, then we could probably be like, okay, Frampton might catch a beating or whatever.
They don't even mention Warrington name now. Like,
yeah, yeah.
For both of them, like.
Yeah, though. Yeah, Warrington's name is, his name now has to recover.
Yeah. I still don't think Frampton wants to hear it though.
Hell no.
I don't think he even want to fight that man now.
Oh man! And Joshua O just said, I think he just mentioned that Cheeseman's like the UK Saucedo. Hopefully, his career doesn't end the same way.
Amen. Yeah,
amen. Amen to that.
We nailing the comparisons tonight. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, but that I can't even. There's no. That's accurate, bro.
That's facts as fuck.
But now, in terms of seeing Herring and Frampton, LB, how do you see this fight actually going in your eyes?
Pilot.
Yeah. Me?
Oh, you
said me? Oh, my bad. I was clearing my throat and I didn't even hear you. So.
Yeah.
I'm a Frampton fan. But it's hard picking a fight where both guys look like they went out the game.
Agreed.
So it's like the vibe of this fight kind of just went down. Like y'all not really even promoting the fight. Y'all promoting y'all retirement.
Yeah, this is like some Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg shit in 2004. They're both leaving anyway, so it's like, why do I care?
Yeah, no, I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah, and you're right too.
This is that last day of school fight. Like one of y'all is going to the high school across town.
Like honestly, this should be promoted as a big fight for the division, especially super featherweight needs. This is a good super featherweight fight. Like this is not a garbage fight in any sense of the word.
The ball's been kind of dropped. Like I feel like the only fight that's really been promoted this year was Chocolatito Estrada, but I think that's more so everybody was looking for it so much.
Right.
But this fight don't have no buzz to it. Like I feel like Hurko Ortiz had more buzz than this fight.
Yeah, and for a while too, we didn't even know
this is a title fight.
Yeah, and for a while we didn't even know if ESPN was actually going to air this shit too, because I know it was done. Because I think after what happened in Herring's fight with Okendo, ESPN was kind of, was kind of iffy on airing Herring's fights.
I hate when people do that shit. Y'all always try to do that to fucking black fighters. Just one fucking bad performance.
Yeah, one bad performance, and it's you blew your chance, bro. You blew your chance, boy. Back in the line.
Yeah,
I don't like this whole Mandingo. Nah, you don't fight at the big house no more. You in the fields fighting types. Nah, like come on, man.
Yeah, and I know. And in between that, and I know the biggest thing that's been surrounding this fight is the fact that both fighters have been signed to MTK Global, which has a whole bunch of other bullshit going on with it. It's
why y'all signing new deals? Y'all talking about retirement? Like the fuck?
Yeah.
MT Global. Oh, that's what I think about the Mavericks on. Okay, shout out.
You know, so it's like, so yeah, it's just like you just hear a lot of the fuckery that's going on. I mean, finally, it is going to be on ESPN Plus, I believe. So I mean, it took them a while, but to announce that. But you know,
it's like almost feel like it's done now. Like we're recapping a mid-key event. So King P, what do you think about the fight?
Excuse me? Sorry. Could you roll that again?
What do you think about the fight? Like, I mean, Frampton, Herring just happened yesterday. Like, you cool with the decision?
What? Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm like losing you.
No, LB said that, you know, it just feel like this fight has already happened since these cats are talking that retirement shit. So,
yeah, so I'm just like,
yeah, it's like it might as well have happened already. The hell, like,
yeah, I feel like we're talking about it now. Like it happened yesterday, and like we're both like, yeah, it was a majority decision type shit.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, so damn, who's Shakur Stevenson not going to fight now?
Yeah.
I'm going to fast forward to see if Shakur's going to fight either guy. I mean, you know, the winner. Since he's number one in WBO, so hopefully.
You know,
yeah. Grab the mother boxes. You want to damn like fast forward and shit. Like, nah, like, too far.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that's definitely the case. I mean, Shakur is the Mando. Like, whoever wins is gonna have to face him. And I know if Herring wins,
no wonder everybody want to retire because that's like some hard work right there.
Do you think either guy beats Shakur or has a chance?
No.
I mean, I agree. I'm just wondering if y'all thought different.
Yeah, no. Well, Pilot, what do you think about Herring and Frampton? By the way,
just say I'm hoping it's a good fight. I mean, again, it seems like with both guys it being their swan song. I don't know if maybe the energy will be there, but there's a lot of times where it seems like the fight could be shitty, the card could be shitty, but it's good. So that's what I'm hoping here. We'll see.
Yeah, well, I think we all are hoping that it actually does turn out good. And look, I mean, Frampton for the most part can't. I mean, he is a very offensive fight. He is so. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna get annihilated. I mean, Frampton doesn't really have stinkers like that. I mean, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
Herring, however, yeah, it depends with him. He's it's hit and miss with him.
Herring's a pure boxer through and through. Fury. Frampton is more boxer puncher.
Right.
Even though he might be not looked at as a big puncher, but he has pop on his shots. He fights like a puncher.
Right. Yeah, so it's like and Jamel Herring is a pure fighter. Like Herring doesn't have Herring only has like 10 knockouts. So I haven't seen him stop anyone in a hot minute since he was in PBC. So
it's his temperament. He has the power though.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, he prefers to outwork you, and he'll box you up too. And there's nothing wrong with that too. I mean, he's not. There's nothing definitely that skills pay the bills. But so on paper, there's a good chance that it'd be a good clash of styles. Because like I said, Frampton is definitely gonna have to get inside against Herring, and hope Herring doesn't tie him up with muscle.
He has experience in doing that.
He does.
Fought a taller guy last time, and he has those 2 fights with Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Even what was it? Quig was taller than him too, isn't it?
Yeah. We're on the same height. I think. Yeah, they're around the same height for sure. I forgot who's actually taller though. But yeah, it is possible too. And Herring can also just keep him on the outside and hit him with a jab and hit him with a 1-2. But Herring will also have to make sure he'll have to keep his hands moving. Like he can't have long stretches of the fight where he's not moving his hands like that. Because Frampton will punch in between that. So it is possible. But what you don't want to hear is you don't want the retirement. These cats are going through the motions. They don't want to win the fight because like I said, both of them also didn't seem like they actually wanted to fight Shakur. They know he's the mandatory. So
they'll just drop the belt in TR fashion.
Yeah,
they don't want to fight him.
Nobody wants. It's the thing, man. It's like Top Rank makes certain in-house fights happen but they try to do everything they can possibly to not make certain in-house fights.
So here's how I think it's gonna. What might happen. So let's say I'm thinking that whoever wins will probably give up the belt, and then Stevenson's next fight. And I know he's supposed to be fighting a South African fighter. They might. I think that's like because he's like number 2 in the ranking. They'll probably make that for the vacant belt.
Here we go.
I can see that. WBO, top rank, and vacant. Never change.
That's gonna be the next boxing game, the vacant title fight.
I mean,
You can like upload your own picture.
I mean, I can see. I mean, we all know that that's how it's gonna be. Like, I mean, that's how. I mean, it would be nice if the champion who wins, does what he's supposed to do and just, takes on this Mando and just gets on with it. But yeah, neither of these two are like have been thinking about fighting in their future. It's weird. It's a weird vibe, like LB said. So, with that being said, like, how do we see this fight playing out in terms of decision? Pilot, what do you think the result will be?
I'm picking. I'll say Herring by decision.
Ooh, what kind of decision? There's several.
It's in Dubai, right? So no. I'll say split. We'll do a split decision for Herring.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right. P, what do you think?
Herring by decision.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be one of those type of fights where, like, I wouldn't be surprised if people start booing like 5 rounds in.
Well, it's in Dubai, so who knows? I mean, they might, I think they might be.
They might throw doo-doo in the ring.
Oh, shit.
LB, what do you think, bro?
Oh man, Frampton by decision.
And I think, I think Frampton by unanimous decision too. But it's gonna be like a 115, 113 type of decision. That's how I feel it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you'll see, like, and I think Frampton might even drop him.
Yeah.
It'll be like something. It'll be like one of those Pacquiao Cotto knockdowns. It'll be like something he doesn't see. A little short.
Facts. Like the only way I see drama happening is if Frampton has his hand injuries. If Frampton hurts his hands, then that's when I can see some little drama happening. But
he might be too timid to even move his hands if he know that could happen. So
yeah, so yeah, it's a weird vibe. But it's a fight that we know that. I mean,
that's the thing. I wanted to see this fight last year. Remember we talked about it?
We did.
Like, we was kind of amped, but
yeah, but because since now both of them are talking about talking how they're talking, it's just like
it kind of took a while to happen, so it's kind of like yeah.
Well, whatever happens, we just hope too that the undercard is on point. I believe it is. I mean, I know they have like Donnie Nietes, and I think he's on there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I think they have some.
It's more boxing. Give me some knockouts to chew on, like.
Right. We need some fades to happen. And I think
a card like this needs fades on the undercard, because the undercard, the main event, you don't know what's gonna happen in that.
Right. Yeah, we definitely need, like, because you can't. I mean, if every fight's going the distance and then you get to this fight, it's gonna be very rare that the main event will actually be fade, and it'll be honestly, if Frampton and Herring turn into like some sort of fight of the year thing, I was thinking like, damn, they must have offered them some real cash underneath. On
the back end, they got that Don King suitcase money.
It's look, we got some Arab money for you. So yeah, you do what you guys need to do, man, to make this shit exciting. And, you'll get this.
I know about that suitcase money, that brown paper bag money.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. You guys need to damn do the fucking thing money.
Yes. Man.
But the thing is, it has potential to be a good fight though, because the style clash is there. Because if Herring tries to double down on his boxing and play keep away with a good timed right hand, and Frampton is going to have to really try to get in there on the inside. You'll see him try to take chances, and he'll go to the body. we could possibly see something happen. Like the fight has potential, but maybe I'm just being positive. They don't have a vibe for it, but that's why that shit has to be done in the ring, not on paper in fucking podcasts.
Absolutely. You give people a reason to watch you, and then afterwards, if you feel like you want to retire from the sport, you can say it afterwards, but don't say it as in like, this is going to be, I don't know if I'm going to continue or not. I'm done with the sport. I have this money. I have this, that, and the third.
Unless that's your plan from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm talking from the get, like, you just got that one fight and you've been telling everybody and it happened. But you trying to make a fight happen, and then when the fight is happening, it's talked about, it's signed, it's ready, and then you're like, well, if I lose, I might just chill now, film some movies, like the fuck.
Yeah, because unfortunately at Super Featherweight, there is no such thing as a real cash out fight. It's like you have your Mando. I mean, you either go up to try to cash out, but 130 is just more or less because it's gonna take some work to get it together in terms of especially the belts. But I don't think those two are long to do that. So
yeah, I mean it's easier to cash out at 130 than at 154.
Facts.
Get your ass whooped trying to leave 154. And you might trip up at 160.
Exactly.
So it all depends on the divisions and shit you're in.
Right.
Hopefully we get a decent fight.
Yeah, and then it starts. And then the undercard I think starts at 2 on Saturday afternoon, and then main card starts at 3 or whatever. So
another early afternoon boxing.
Yeah, it's early afternoon cards. Yeah, it's actually
this one delivers more. Like,
I mean, honestly, it's like the rare boxing. It's rare that we have 2 boxing weekends in a row where there's no evening cards, but there's afternoon cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, between that and then just to mention it, Eddie has his Uzbekistan card on the zone. That starts at like 1. So that's
shit. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully.
Tim Tszyu and Dennis Hogan.
Yeah, that's one
this week.
Yeah, that's Wednesday. But then even then, we don't know if it's gonna be. We don't know if it's gonna be on the U.S. channel or not. It's still.
I mean, it exists, so.
It exists, So it's gonna be Wednesday morning, but it depends. In America, if we're gonna watch it on ESPN Plus or the Zone, or stream. If I can't get on either one of those services that I pay for, then I will probably I'll probably sleep right through it, and then I'll read the results at some given time. But
it's one of those I might wake up and look for his channel. Well, I don't know, because the way y'all niggas be hitting me up, like I don't sleep. So I mean,
hey nigga, I ain't that nigga though.
Nah, not Pat, nah. But I might catch me because it's only Monster I'm accustomed to waking up to see body people. I just don't wake up early for anybody.
Right, but I mean, hopefully that it's Saturday or Sunday now. Excuse me. Hopefully that they get it together and they're like, okay, we need to, they'll say what your channel's going to be on. I definitely want to watch it. And I mean, I would say Tim Tszyu is a thing at 154, and Dennis Hogan, he's a thing at 154 due to his performance against Munguia. So it's
yeah. Maybe that's why Munguia rethinking that Golovkin fight.
Yeah.
But now he's fighting with Selecki.
Yeah, it's Selecki. Yeah, I'm not interested in that fight at all.
Yeah, that was a lateral move. Like you go from Spike Sullivan, Torino Johnson, Selecki. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because he already, Andre already, nah.
Yeah, you good. We're good with that. We're good with that fight for sure.
Last thing I heard was, I think was Golovkin people trying to make a fight with Charlo and Marotta.
Murata, yeah,
Murata, yeah.
Yeah, and that's because I mean he already certified his Mando, so I mean he needs it's gonna be so hopefully it is a significant fight, for the triple.
Yeah, and I was hyped for the Munguia fight, but I'm like, yeah, okay, if we can get a Charlo fight instead, I'm good with that too. Shit, that's an upgrade.
Yeah, I mean if it's a Murata fight, it's
Murata's like,
it is. It's what it's. It's
Yeah, I'd rather him kind of beat up on Eubank than that, but okay.
Yeah. Oh man, so I think that's it for what we have to talk about because we did our poll topic in the middle of everything. So,
yeah, because it went with the whole Dylan White flow.
So yeah, so I think we can wrap it up before we get up here. Also, your final thoughts. P, your final thoughts.
I mean, let's keep getting that John Blaze boxing. Like, that's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We like cool, but like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the boxing is cool, but I want some more John Blaze shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, Estrada Chocolatito John Blaze.
Yeah, and other than that, let's keep getting that boxing, and you know where to keep subscribing to. Ring Gang Radio is the gang. You know what I'm saying? And them other boxing podcasts, they alright, but our shit is more John Blaze. You know what I'm saying? We got John Blaze, and it's been recognized. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be that the mad P. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But you know where to find us: ringgangradio.com, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, gang. Fuck with us.
Yes, sir. LB, man, your final thoughts?
Nah, Pilot, nigga. I'm last.
Nigga, I can't because Pilot says he had to be right back, son.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, you back now. Okay.
Okay. See. Nigga, my timing is immaculate.
Nigga,
I'm back. Just hoping it's a good week. A good weekend. I think I was saying earlier, it's kind of a slower week. The past couple weeks, with no evening cards, but hoping for some good fades and Ring Gang Radio. Follow everywhere you can.
Yes, sir. LB.
See, the boxing powers that be is telling everybody like, look, y'all need to go on dates and do some shit on Saturday nights and Friday nights. So we ain't giving y'all no cards then, So I don't know, but yeah, y'all know what it is, gang. We about to, flood y'all with the content soon. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe if y'all haven't already. Got that putting that final touches on that sample, the Return of the Sample Kings album.
Yes,
with
sir.
me and Clanarchy, first project in 3 years. So
Yes,
we
sir.
wrapping that up right now. About to drop that soon. Rome coming out with something. Got a collab in the works with Ninja Media. Shout outs to Jason B. Ryan. So got that Jericho Cutter comic book in the works, and we're gonna be having him on the podcast soon.
All right.
Got some projects Prolific is working on, getting a little something with the Jericho Cutter. Got something with that in it. Definitely the cartoon, the Ring Gang episode 3. You might be dropping a little preview soon, so I gotta make sure y'all following us. But yeah, definitely a lot of shit on point. More training Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta get the hands up. You know what I mean? Gotta be a beast in these streets. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So more boxing artwork also. We do it all. I got that Charles Conwell artwork coming out real soon. Because he got a fight coming out soon. So, shout out to that brother.
Yep.
And Ring City. So, it's going to be good. And, since Serrano beat the underdog curse, we shouldn't be having no hiccups. But it's 154,
Yeah, 154. Something like 154, it just does it because, it's just, that's how it goes, man.
Curse might be different at 154.
Yeah.
You might need like some more weapons for that one, but other than that, I don't know if there's no Forgotten Fade article in the works.
Oh man, there's been so many of these because every time I do, then obviously I do other shit. Like the prediction videos for myself. I mean, the Frampton and Herring one should be coming out later this week. That got finished.
That shit's dope, yo. That shit's dope. Y'all gonna like that.
It definitely has a vibe to that one.
Yeah. Shit, it should make me want to even watch the fight now. Really, like,
Yeah.
like that shit kill me when we be making promo shit that's more hype than the fight. Like, I hope this shit ain't no Pacquiao Broner because
Yeah,
we killed that shit, and then the fight was like, besides like 2 different moments. Got a good undercard though. Fuck that, man.
But at least though, I mean, I'm definitely trying to get a Forgotten Fate article because I know it's been about a month and a half since I read my last one. But hopefully, I think since I got this one out though, I got the Frampton one, the Frampton and Herring one out of the way a little earlier than I expected. Hopefully, I can actually start one and finish one before I go on to make the next prediction video or whatever.
How about a fight at 140 for Forgotten Fates?
See, there was a couple of them. I know there was. You know what? I'll look at 140 again because there was a couple I was looking at, but I'll definitely look at 140 again. Because honestly, I was looking at because earlier today I saw that Kasim Uma lost another fight, and I'm thinking to myself, he's still fighting? Like,
jeez.
Yeah, nigga, I was just like, this dude is like, he's done, like. Because I was like, why?
Hold on, wait. Like, that's a Forgotten Fate. His fight with Verno Phillips.
Yeah, the first one. The first one was the second one wasn't.
The second one was a little too one-sided.
Yeah, the first one was a real war.
Yeah, the first one definitely was classic. Yeah.
Yeah, between that and the Martirosyan fight, that was an underrated one.
Dude does a Ninja Turtle kickflip.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at one point, I mean, he was that dude at 154 for a minute, for in the early 2000s. So it's just like, but then
next poll topic: who would have won, Prime or Winky or Kasim Uma at 154?
I mean, he's also weird too because he's fought Triple G and Zarameta, his Triple G's last mandatory too. So it's like, it's very he has a connection to love to 154 and 160, even up to this day. So it's just like
I feel like he actually had the blueprint for Golovkin when he fought him.
He did.
Like, I swear he had the blueprint.
But yeah, it's like, I was upset too that he lost because his record is 29-14-1 with 18 knockouts now. Like, his record is it's journeyman record. You forget that this dude was an actual champion.
Yeah.
But
crazy.
Maybe one day we'll probably go into a detail of Kasim Uma and his career or whatever, because he's had a hell of a career and a life.
We'll show him some poll like pause. Twitter poll.
Yeah, Uma underrated.
Yeah, he in his prime he was underrated though, but I mean his slide came for
because I'm already thinking about like mythical matchups in my head, like Kasim Uma versus Sergio Martinez, Kasim Uma versus Canelo, Kasim Uma versus Jamel Charlo, like Kasim Uma versus James Kirkland, like yeah, I'm naming some like good ones, like ooh.
Yeah, he was that dude. He was that dude for a hot minute though. But
Uno versus Mayorga.
Yeah, but it's like you just hate to see someone like that's still fighting though. But that's like I was like, maybe I should actually go do a Forgotten Fate on him. Like he had some, but that might actually be a good idea.
Yeah. Kasim Uma like got something. Yeah.
So definitely stay tuned on that. But other than that, we have some other stuff, working, like I said, stuff where, we're always thinking, we're always planning, we're always, thinking that. So I mean, just spread the word, tell your friends to sub, and their friends can tell them to sub, and then we can all be friends.
Shout out to everybody on Podomatic and Anchor and Spotify and iTunes and Apple, whatever the fuck is Apple, whatever that shit is.
Whatever's your poison.
Yeah, like
Spotify too.
downloads. We appreciated all of that shit. No, make us number one on Podomatic.com.
Absolutely.
And y'all keep subscribing to YouTube. We need 1,000 subscribers. So y'all make sure y'all tell your friends like my nigga Pat said.
Absolutely. Yeah, so for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, for LB, Shuttleworth the God, the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega P, for Conscious Pilot, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So, until next time, peace.